Hello everybody and welcome back to RainBro Crafts. My name is Colton and today I will be making for you the first soap in our Citrus in July collection. This soap is called Carnelian and it is scented with a fragrance oil also called Carnelian. This was a very naughty fragrance oil that misbehaved, but I think we salvaged the look in the end. So stay tuned if you want to see how this fragrance oil behaved or misbehaved. Alrighty, it is everyone's favorite time of the year, and that is Citrus in July. For the first soap in our Citrus in July 2024 collection, though, we are actually going to do not a citrus soap. This is a fragrance oil that we got from our local supplier, Shea & Company, called Carnelian, which is a precious, semi-precious rock. I'll put a picture up in the corner here. And Zac smelled it when he was in picking up another order and we just had to use it. So that is where this came from, and we just thought we'll have a ton of different citrus scents, so this will be a nice kind of break. Just like we always do, we will start off by mixing our lye water and our signature plant-based oil blend together, get that to a nice light trace along with some colloidal oatmeal slurry. We next will add in our fragrance oil. Like I said, this is called Carnelian. It is an essential oil blend from our local kind of soap and candle supplier, Shea & Company. It has some grapefruit notes, some geranium, some fruit, some rose, and a little bit of woodsy as well. This does have citrus in it, but kind of surprisingly, it does take kind of a back seat into the kind of fragrance lineup here, which is surprising because normally citrus is the top note that you smell in Bath & Body products. Once we blitz this up, we will get out our pour containers. I wanted 3 different colors, and you will notice this is accelerating tons and tons. Panic is quickly setting in here. I splashed some of this soap on our face. You can see Zac off to the side there. I was bound and determined to save this soap by any means possible. So one thing that we learned in our soap conference is to kind of just blend it out, just instead of stopping, push through the acceleration and hopefully try and save it. So that's what I'm doing here. I am stick blending the heck out of it to hopefully get that color distributed, to break up that kind of chunkiness as well, because it was very solid in 10 seconds, which is not fun. I did want to put in the actual sound in this clip because there's expletives flying. There's kind of just trying to figure out what to do, but we also are listening to Taylor Swift, and as much as I would love to get a cease and desist from them, I don't want to get a copyright strike. So we will not have that, but kind of just insert Panic into basically until I start pouring the soap batter into the mold there. I will say that I didn't look at the fragrance makeup of this soap batter, and geranium essential oil specifically, at least as much as we've used it, accelerates. So I'm going to say that's the culprit of the acceleration. And we will not be using this again. It smells really nice, but it is not worth the hassle, at least for us. Maybe in a hot process soap it would be good, or a bath bomb or something along those lines, but for us in our cold process soap, it is not the moment. I will then scrape out the container here. It did, once I loosened the soap batter, stayed pretty nice, but it still was not worth the hassle, at least from my standpoint. At this stage in the soap making, I was just trying to save the soap batter. In my mind, I had a nice plan to make the design kind of resemble the actual stone that a carnelian is, and that's where these kind of red tones came from, the kind of gray, or the kind of beiges and golds and things of that nature as well. That was my inspiration. And I do like that color combo. It's very kind of autumnal. It's very minerally and rocky and all of that. I will then use my soap spoon here, and I will just smush everything around to get some nice kind of texture to the top, using that acceleration a little bit to my advantage to kind of help cover up the chunkiness of the actual soap batter, because you can't really get rid of that once it happens. And then one additional thing I wanted to do to kind of amp up that minerally kind of geode-ness or crystalness is to add in some of the Ultra Sparkle Mica. I don't think this is from Brambleberry. I think this is from Mad Micas, maybe, but it is an Ultra Sparkle Mica, so it's a little bit larger in size, and it is like super shimmery, larger flakes. It is really impressive looking, and the top design of this soap is actually my most favorite part, and I definitely will use this kind of like sunshiny gold on top of a darker soap bar because the contrast is very striking. Once I am done with the top, I will spritz this, set it aside for 24 hours covered, and then it is time to unmold. This probably could have been unmolded in like 12 hours based on how quickly it's set up, but I don't like to do that. I just let them sit for 24 hours and then we slice everything up all at one time. Once we have split up that slab into loaves, we'll break out Dorothy here, and we will see if we were able to save the design and make it passable at least. And I think I saved it. All things considered, it looks pretty good. It is a bar of soap. It doesn't have large air bubbles in it, which I am genuinely surprised with, because usually the thicker the soap batter, the higher likelihood that there is going to be air pockets in there, but somehow there is very few in this whole entire batch, which I am just amazed by, really. If you make soap or craft, I'd love to hear your favorite kind of biggest fail in the comment section below, because we all have them as crafters, so definitely feel free to share those. But that is it. That is our Carnelian soap, which will be for sale starting July 1st online and in person as part of our Citrus in July soap. If you want to support the channel and get soaps or candles of the month from us, we have a subscription service where you can become a Big Ol' Flamer, a Foamy Homie, a Suddy Buddy. We will send tons of goodies to your house, give you a shout out at the end of videos, and a discount code as well, so check out our website for that. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like this video, comment down below your biggest DIY fail, and also subscribe to this channel so you can see what we come up with next. Thanks. Bye.